I want to highlight the issues with social media in schools. Growing up, Facebook and other social media was not a time consumer nor important. I stayed outside and played with friends, and I'm so fortunate to have experienced that. There are a lot of consequences from social media, and especially with teenagers and students. Isolation is one terrible consequences, and this is linked with depression. Isolation can be devastating and very serious impact in school. Students have less time face-to-face interaction and will struggle in the end to meet people. They will have anxiety and they will just stay home. And we know for ourselves, if we don't meet people, it will be harder to meet people later on. Cyberbullying is another impact from social media. If I was bullied around, and especially like a bully that's anonymous, I would be scared, and I also would probably not like to go to school. Also, you start to believe what they say, and you're afraid that people look the same way when you go to school. Another negative impact with social media is the hours spent on social media. And I really recognize this one. Personally, I've experienced a distraction when doing schoolwork. I'm working on a paper and there's a huge decrease in productivity. And I check my Facebook or Instagram, and then suddenly I noticed how much time I stayed there and the lost time that I should have spent on the paper. Also, poor sleeping habits are a big problem with social media. If I didn't go to bed before 3 a.m. because I stayed on Facebook, I will most likely not go to school the next day, or I might have, but I wouldn't concentrate that well. Sleeping is important, and parents should watch and make sure that children get their sleep. Also, parents should notice and see the warnings when their child or other child are being bullied or isolating themselves to the rest of the world. There are ways to reduce the stress, and that would be that we need to make them aware of the negative outcomes from gaming, Facebooking, Twittering, and also as teacher, parents, and adults, it is important to keep an eye on it and then set boundaries. One thing I want to say is I work at a school, and next Monday we are having some people coming and having a presentation about the issues with gaming and social media with students, teenagers. This is 8th and 9th grade, and it is important to highlight those issues for the students to make them aware.